Where were the Mike Walsh interviews?
I don't remember.
I told you to look for this while I was in the shower.
I thought you just told me to write stuff down so we'd have stuff to talk about.
No, I said look for the Mike Walsh interview. Oh! Anyway.
I will soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain. I got nothing for you to gain. I sound fine.
We have seen some new interviews with Mike Welch come out this week. You can view them over at Twicrack Addicts. We'll leave a link in the sidebar. Mike goes on to tell about a couple of things with the New Moon movie, particularly about how Chris White and Melissa Rosenberg, the screenwriter, had changed the story around to get Rob, or should I say Edward, in the film more.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely check that out. We've already mentioned this over on our blog. We've put up the video and also some more information about the resulting video from Peter Facinelli's Bet with his friend Rob DeFranco. It is super funny. You can check it out on their blog and tons of other sites. YouTube also has it up if you check 211 Me Bet, I think. And it's completely funny. It's great. The bet is now over. A lucky fan from Ohio, I believe her name was Rebecca, won the backing of the chair, so congratulations to her. And thank you, Rob. Thank you so much for being a good sport about this and giving us, 5 minutes worth of just hysterical laughs.
As far as we know, the only cast members right now of the Twilight Saga that are working on current films is Rob Pattinson, Kristen Stewart, and Dakota Fanning. Rob is still in New York working on Remember Me. You can go to all kinds of blogs and see that footage or pictures that go up almost every single day. And yesterday he was apparently in Central Park with his miniature co-stars. And I know that Rob has said in a past interview that he didn't like children, but as far as I could tell in the pictures, he seems to get along with them just fine, except for the fact that he put out his cigarette on the White Rabbit's head of the Alice statue. I wasn't very happy about that.
Reportedly, though, it is actually for the movie, and the cat is eating my hair.
It actually is, like, written into the script.
Yeah.
But needless to say, now that will probably become, like, a Robert Pattinson place for all the crazy fangirls to go, Rob was sitting right here.
His cigarette touched the White Rabbit! Oh my god!
Let's kiss the White Rabbit's head for good luck.
It's a little too far.
You know they will. They'll probably tongue it. People are weird. And obviously Kristen and Dakota are still working on the Runaways. And now that they're in full like makeup and dress and all that,
They really look like them.
they look a lot like them, and it was really shocking. I was shocked. One of the Twilight blogs, I'm honestly not sure which one that I saw it at, they have an article posted about whether Jamie Campbell Bower is the new Robert Pattinson. You can see this link from the original source over at the London paper. I'm going to leave that over in the sidebar. No. I'm sorry. Yes, it has been confirmed that Jamie has signed on to be Grindelwald in the next 2 Harry Potter movies. Edward! And yes, he is going to be playing Caius of the Volturi in New Moon. But just because he is A, British, B, can sing, and C, has a coif of crazy hair, does not make him the new Robert Pattinson. There will not be another Robert Pattinson. Okay? No. I'm sorry, he is completely different. Yes, he is very adorable. If you have not seen Sweeney Todd, go and watch Sweeney Todd because he does have a very, very beautiful voice.
That he does.
But he is not Robert Pattinson.
He doesn't have the jaw.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't have the jaw. He's not Robert Pattinson.
If you put Jamie and Rob next to one another, even just pictures of them, Jamie looks like a little boy. Rob looks like a man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I want the man.
Mm-hmm. So, Aimee, what was your favorite Alice Cullen moment in the 4 books?
I can't pick one out of the 4 published books. My favorite moment, I think, that I've read that Stephanie Meyer wrote is actually from Midnight Sun, when they're all sitting at the table and they're discussing Edward's thirst for the new girl, and Alice sees them becoming great friends, and he knows that he's going to fall in love with her, and he's fighting against it, and she gets upset because he doesn't want her to be friends with Bella. And I just find that whole thing there in Midnight Sun just amazingly Alice.
So my favorite Alice Cullen moment, other than in New Moon when she actually steals the yellow Porsche, is in Eclipse, also concerning the yellow Porsche, because in Eclipse, when she basically holds Bella hostage while Edward goes hunting because he doesn't want her out of his sight, and he actually gets a bed in his room, and Alice has to keep her at the Cullen house because if she doesn't, she gets her yellow Porsche taken away. And Bella runs off to meet Jake anyway, and the pouty, whiny Alice is always my favorite, because what did she say? She's like, she didn't even get to keep it for 24 hours or something like that. It was so cute. I love Alice. Today's question of the day is sponsored by the lovely Danger Magnet. She has actually posted some inquiries on her blog. It's going to be linked over in the sidebar. And we picked two of our favorites, one for each of us, to ask as our question of the day. So technically today is questions of the day.
Plural. And the one I chose from her list is, if a vampire possessed any mental or physical disabilities as a human, do they magically disappear when they become vampires? For example, if a vampire was schizophrenic, will that carry over into their vampire existence? Well, in Stephanie's world, she doesn't answer that. So what do you think?
Mm-hmm. And my question that I picked was, can vampires in Twilight feed off each other like the vampires in Anne Rice books do? And that's another question that Stephanie Meyer's never answered for us. And I think that's really interesting. There are loads of other questions. There's 20 in total. These were just two. There's 20 questions in total that the Danger Magnet has posted. And some of them are really silly. Some of them are serious. But if you want to answer those questions, you can go over in the sidebar and check out the rest of those questions. And you can leave comments down below answering the ones that we told you.
Also, make sure you do head over and check out our new blog. We're going to leave the link over here, ApplesnFeathers.blogspot.com. We have some funny extras there as well. Tell us what you like, what you want to see.
Till tomorrow.
Be safe.